It's time to bring you here in the cage of justice. Your reputation has reached all parts of our globe. You have been read under trees in African villages. Your name has become among the most famous ones, even the name of your characters. You have been read to school children, to old people, you have been read to school children, to old people, and your plays have been acted more than once. But dear dramatist and actor William, some of your readers today have different opinion in your works and your characters. This being said, we will bring you to the House of Justice. You can hear your characters talking to you, and you have the right to defend yourself. Here we have this critical trial of William Shakespeare.
Be seated. In the name of justice, I announce the official opening of this court. God, you may bring the defendant.
Yes, Your Honor.
Silence, please, everyone.
Is the judge?
William, do you know why you're here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's start with the most famous one, Hamlet. Dear Hamlet, I have understood that you have a case against this man in the cage.
Yes, Your Honor. I came today asking for justice from this man behind the bars.
Swear to say the truth, nothing but the truth.
I swear, Your Honor. I swear to say the truth and nothing but the truth.
Go ahead, you may speak.
This man has ruined my life. I was a young man with a promising future who just finished studying philosophy. I was all rational. I had a beloved, a mother, and a life to take care of. But this man had made me a story of failure for many generations without convincing reasons.
Silence! Please, let the witness finish.
Your Honor, William demanded, through an apparition of my late father, that I should take revenge and kill my uncle. How come, Your Honor? How come to believe in such supernatural creatures where we were living at the age of reason? And I'm a man of reason. Isn't my right to investigate the case? In so doing, this man has created out of this my eternal tragic fall. I was not procrastinating, but rather investigating.
But I think he allowed you to investigate.
Yes, Your Honor, he did. But how? He made me mad. Imagine this injustice. The wisest prince becomes a madman. Not only this, he made me kill many innocent people. I killed my best friends, Polonius, and caused the death of my poor beloved Ophelia. And finally, get killed my best friend Leartus. Isn't this injustice? I want to restore my honor and name.
do you say of this? Why all of this violence?
Your Honor, I did all this to him, but can he deny that I have created out of him the most famous character in all English literary tradition by my to be or not to be, that is the question, by my famous statement, the most foul and unnatural murder? I have created out of him the most controversial character ever, that people until this day talk about him, analyze him, and even invent theory based on my speeches on his tongue, Your Honor.
Well said, William.
But Your Honor, my fault. Where is my tragic fault? I am not yet convinced that being unrationed in killing is a fault. Why is revenge in the first place? Why did he fill the stage with blood of innocent people? My mother, my best friends, and before that, my beloved and her father?
William, you were such a violent creator. We will let the jury consult their minds and rationality to announce their decision at the end. God,
Yes, Your Honor.
who's next?
It's Ophelia, Your Honor.
You may summon Ophelia.
Yes, Ophelia.
Witness dismissed. So,
Yes, Your Honor.
Ophelia, our beautiful lady, what do you have against this man in the case?
Your Honor, I have another lady if you may. I wish you allow her to come with me. Our case is the same.
Who's that?
She's Gertrude, Hamlet's mother and my unfortunate mother-in-law.
God, you may summon Gertrude.
Yes, Your Honor. Her Majesty, Queen Gertrude. Please come before the court.
Speak, but make your case brief.
Sure, Your Honor, we will. This man, in addition to what he has done to my poor son, he created for us a foolish, miserable, and just marriageable objects. Your Honor, I was made a fool, seeking another husband shortly after the death of my late king husband. And not only this, Your Honor, but he made my son insult me more than once. And he made me, the Queen of Denmark, a foolish woman when he forced me to drink the poison cup. Your Honor, was it possible to make me otherwise? A wise queen and a loving mother. I wonder, in so doing, how would this harm the drama? He fooled us all women. Yes, he did the same thing to this little poor lady. Speak your case, dear. Trauma is more than mine.
Sure, Mother. Yes, I will. Today, women can speak of their negative image created by this man and other writers alike. They offended us in every possible way, while he made me the lady of the palace and the daughter of Reverend Polonius. He stripped me of my wits. He exposed me to the worst feelings possible. I loved Hamlet, and what's wrong with that? He dishonored my noble love feelings. And, like the queen, he made me kill myself. Your Honor, in the name of all women, I seek justice from this man.
Poor, beautiful Ophelia. This is a strong case. I am sorry for the loss of your beloved and for your sufferings. Now, let's hear this man. William, speak. What have you done to those ladies? Was it necessary to dishonor them, to make them suffer, and to distort their image like this?
Your Honor, I do confess. I did them both unbearable pain. But Your Honor, it have nothing to do with gender. It is a tragedy. all men and women supposed to suffer. Your Honor, look to all my character before. I'm not anti-feminist, I'm not against women. Some of my plays, or some women in my plays, are reverent, and trust me, I do respect them. I demand to summon Lady Macbeth. Is she around? Is Lady Macbeth around?
To your surprise, yes, she is also here. But she has another case against you. God, you may call Lady Macbeth. You may come forward.
Yes, is it my turn? I think I will come with Macbeth, my partner and husband.
Yes, you will have your turn in full, but we need you, as William requested, to ask you a few questions.
Yes, I will answer his questions. But hope he is too ready to answer mine.
Lady, there is no need for this concern. Be sure that today, William has no authority on you. And as you see, he is behind the bars, and I guarantee that there's no harm anywhere.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are welcome. Here is your witness. Make your questions direct to the point, please.
Thank you. Lady Macbeth, do you know these two ladies?
Yes, sir. They are my colleagues in Hamlet. What brings you here today?
Please, lady, it's not allowed to speak to the other witnesses.
Thank you. Sure. Sorry.
William, I give you permission to ask the lady.
Thank you, Lord. Well, Lady Macbeth, my dearest, Queen Gertrude and Ophelia are distressed. They accused me of creating out of them a corrupt image of woman. I have no other option but to depict them as weak. You see, tell the court how I have made a strong and supportive woman to her husband.
Yes, Your Honor, he did. He made me a powerful lady in the play at first. But his misogyny and masculine instincts refused to keep this image to the end. Just like them, he stripped me out of my wits and made me walk aimlessly at night. More than this, he caused irremediable image of a woman. I was made his most famous and frightening female character. My first appearance on the stage was plotting Duncan's murder. Yes, I was made strong. But, Your Honor, ruthless woman.
Unfortunate William. What have you done? Is this your way to show the relationship between gender and power? I heard that he made you wish to be a man to kill Duncan yourself. Is this right, William?
Yes, Your Honor. Hamlet.
Why so, William? Why? Isn't this your witness?
Well, yes, Your Honor. But I thought she might help me in my distress.
Court is dismissed. We will meet after the break. All leave.
Act 2.
God,
Yes, Your Honor.
summon Caliban.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Is that William Shakespeare? Admitted again?
Yes, he is William. What you bring here today?
You know they told me here to witness. But as can you see, how such information to be found among you humans.
Never mind, Caliban. No fear today. We are here to put things back in order. Now, do you have anything against this man in the cage?
Yes, Your Honor. What it's called?
It's all okay, dearest. Just collect yourself and speak your mind.
Yes. This man, Robespierre, and his daughter, Miranda,
Isn't this girl among our witnesses in the court, God? Is she among our witnesses?
He is waiting her there.
Okay.
Yes, yes, she is.
Today, we announce by the authority of justice that you are granted a decent tongue to speak well. William, what have you done to this man?
Well, Your Honor, he is not a man. Well, you see, I mean, he is a man, but not a man.
Listen, William. Today, you have no authority on this man anymore. This native inhabitant of the island, you and your colonialist Prosper has occupied. This man will speak. And by the authority of justice, he will speak. And we will listen to him. Caliban, since you are granted a decent tongue to speak well, as a human being,
I can speak! I can speak!
yes, you can. Since you have been granted a decent tongue to speak well, I see no harm in summoning Miranda. God, summon Miranda, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Miranda, can you come forward, please?
Come closer.
Caliban, you may unfold your case.
Yes, Your Honor. I was living in peace in our native island in the Mediterranean when this man brought Prospero and his daughter Miranda. This lady standing beside me. He made me suffer unbearable pain, and he made me a slave, and made from this innocent woman an innocent girl, a colonial woman against a feminine tribute. He made me a supernatural dark force. He made me a harmful devil, Your Honor. William died, but he didn't know that I was a subject to a whole paradigm of evil representation, and made me where the time were Ariel. My counterpart character is a symbol of loyalty, power, and faithfulness. I wonder, Your Honor, how this image will be erased from many generations have passed, and other yet to come.
Don't worry, Caliban. Many people have defended you and proved the otherwise. Edward Said did a lot, and others alike. William, where did you bring this defection of Caliban at times when European colonialism was not yet mature?
Your Honor, I followed the rumor of the society. At times, we were obsessed of those stories coming to us by travelers overseas.
And you just recirculated those stories?
That is the paradigm then, Your Honor.
Your Honor, could you ask him about Othello?
Request accepted. But now before we call for Othello to attend, we need to hear this little lady, Miranda. I think you came here to say something.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. In fact, my case is not at all different from those folks here, especially my fellow female characters.
Really? This sounds interesting. Speak out your case.
As you might know, Your Honor, I was a 3-year-old child when I first came to the island of Caliban with my father. I do thank William for investing much energy to educate me into a fine lady. But, Your Honor, he stripped me out of this privilege to serve his political agenda against this man. He made me teach him how to read and speak, but unfortunately, I taught him a language and all he can do with it is curse.
No more of this language, Caliban. We are here to put things back in order. Miranda, you may carry on.
Your Honor, there is much worse than this.
You may speak and fear nothing.
William has destroyed this innocent image of a little girl you are talking about.
I was made to serve as an extension to Prospero's colonialist attitude. My speech certainly takes a leaf out of Prospero's book. He made me describe this poor man in a very bad way. He made me describe him as a slave, savage being, capable of all ill, and the thing most brutish. Your Honor, with this discourse, William pushed me to take the missionary burden of colonialist upon my shoulders. I'm asking for justice. This role in discourse contradicts my traits that make the pinnacle of femininity.
This is a strong case, dear Miranda.
May I continue, Your Honor?
Yes, do, please.
While being subservient to other male powers, including my father, Prospero, and my fiancé, Ferdinand, I was made to exert an oppressive discourse towards Caliban that is stronger than expected from me as a little female child. In so doing, one compromised my Dimian nature in favor of adopting a discourse and outlook of hard-hearted colonizer.
This is a strong case, William. And I don't think that you can defend yourself in this position. Speak.
Your Honor, dear Miranda, well, in my defense, Your Honor.
William! What's wrong with you?
I confess, I have wronged this poor lady. I do apologize, but Your Honor, I demand I request Othello. He's my hero, the noble character that I have created.
Sure, William?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miranda, you are dismissed. You may leave.
Guard,
Yes, Your Honor.
call for Othello.
Othello, you are requested to present this prayer.
Yes, Your Honor?
Do you know this man in the cage?
Yes, I know him. He is William Shakespeare.
And what do you say?
I can't say a lot about him.
Speak, but be brief.
Your Honor, this man has made me a strange mix of love, sexual passion, and a deadly power of jealousy. This is an extraordinary fusion of characters manipulation, Your Honor.
May I speak to the witness, Your Honor?
Yes, do.
Dear Othello, we are here today to investigate about misrepresentation by William. Could you speak to the court about this? But don't be cheated by the fact that he made you a great leader, the great victorious over the debts. Look at your color and speak. Look at your color of your skin.
Yes, Your Honor. Surely I am respected as Venice's most successful general, and the obvious choice to lead the war against the Turks. I thought this would help me be one of the white society. But my ancestry is from Africa, and my skin remains black. There was no disconnecting between their respect for me as a military ruler and their prejudice against me as a black man. Your Honor, I just became Othello the Other, of whom it is easy to believe that passion outdoes self-control, and that magic aids my human progress.
May I talk to the witness, Your Honor?
Yes, you may.
What Othello just said is true. But, Your Honor, I have created of him a more progressive and enlightened alternative to all this racist assumption. By creating a hero of African origin, I was critical of those white attitude by maintaining his authority and dignity in white European war. Furthermore, Your Honor, the tragedy of this man is caused by the hatred of white men, whom I depict as morally inferior. But I agree with him that he might be foolish to believe the lies of the young. But Your Honor, as a hero, as a black hero, as a black hero in white society, of feeling, humanity, loyalty, conscience, he chose over the white man's war as a hero of immense proportion, Your Honor.
Well said, William. Witnesses dismissed.
This man has passed away long ago. We cannot bring him from his death and from his grave to correct these misrepresentations. But we can do a lot, in fact. You keep working on his books, read them and reread them once and more. Do justice in his characters, those poor fellows. And you, William, we announce you guilty for being uncritical for your own society. The way it treats women and the way it thinks of others. We did enjoy your plays. We did read them and analyze them. We hope you accept our judgment.
Dear Honor, Your Honor, dear audience, I do welcome this criticism and feel happy for this original drama. In fact, I did a multi-layer play in Hamlet and used to think of the stage as a real war, but never thought that one day I will receive such criticism in drama-like manner. Thank you.
This was a snapshot of William Shakespeare's characters and works. Dear audience, let me finish this by all the words a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man by his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first the infant mewling and bucking in the nurse's arms, and then the whining schoolboy with his stature and shining morning face, creeping like a snail, unwillingly to school. And then the lover, sighing like Furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. And then a soldier, full of strange oaths, and bearded like the park, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly, with good cap unlined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise souls and modern senses, and so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful host, well saved, a world too wide, for his shrunk shank and his big manly voice, turning again toward childish triple, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all, that ends this eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything.